Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we have a Volkswagen Tiguan R with us. This is a very amazing vehicle which I always wanted to test drive. It's fairly new, it's just released last year. And this is the standard edition. There's also a first edition which is a little bit different from this one. But this is really amazing. It's already good enough as a very nice performance SUV, compact SUV. So under the hood, it's the same setup as the Golf R actually. It's got the same engine, the same gearbox, but it's just in an SUV form. So today I will do a review of the vehicle. I'll show you the outside of the vehicle, the inside, and do a bit of a test drive to show you my driving impressions. So enjoy the video. So let's start by looking at the outside of the Tiguan R. It's a nice looking compact SUV, very clean design, but yet there are elements that makes it a bit more aggressive, like for example, the front splitter is designed specifically for the Tiguan R. You can see a very large grille on the front, in the front to allow cooling for the radiators. They are all functional. On the top as well, it's all open and functional. And we see the R badge right there. The LED headlights. We've got 20-inch alloy wheels, front and back. And the tire width is 255 in all four corners. So with all the R products, we have a silver mirror cap. It looks very nice. We have a side R badge as well. And it comes with 360 camera as well. So let's move to the rear of the car. We have the signature quad exhaust for the R products. They're finished in chrome silver color. And a small spoiler on top of the rear window as well. There's a lot of detail inside the light actually. Looks very nice when they're lit up at night. The side profile looks very nice and compact. It's not a very large car. Yeah, overall it's a very nice looking compact SUV. So the steering wheel is very nice to hold. I like this perforated look and feels really nice in your hand. It comes with a very typical Volkswagen digital dash. It's very nice looking and bright. On the steering wheel over here we have the cruise control controls and we have the multi-screen control on the right hand side. I don't really like these new buttons. They are touch sensitive and it's really easy to touch them when you are driving, which is not that ideal. There is also a R button here. Once you press that, it goes automatically into race mode, which is very cool. So the multi-screen is really easy to use. There are 3 different views. You press them and they change. One thing different with the R is it has a lap timer. This function is not available on some of the normal Volkswagen vehicles. So the lap timer function is controlled over here. So you have different submenus to choose from. Statistics, since start, you can just start a new lap. So start timing and look at your stats. So that's the stats of your lap. We also have the heated steering wheel that is really nice to have. And I quite like the looks of these pedal shifters actually. They're actually made out of plastic, but they've powder coated it to make it look more like a metal finish. It's quite large and very nice to use. This is the central infotainment screen, which is very typical of Volkswagen, with the menu setup and some quick access buttons over here. We have touch sensitive controls for the AC as well. And over here we have the parking brake, the auto hold, traction control. We have auto stop start, parking assist, and parking sensors. And this is something that is quite interesting. So in the Tiguan R, we have not only the driving modes. Right now it's selected in the normal road drive. If we press that, we have different driving modes from comfort, sport, race to individual. And this style also has another function, which is the off-road functionality. So if we switch to that, you can see this is in the off-road auto driving profile. So it's an automatic off-road drive setting. And we also have another one that changes into an expert driving profile, where you are allowed to change all the different electronic assists, your engine, your ACC, your suspension, your drivetrain, your all-wheel drive. So there's different settings for that, like off-road or sport. Your parking assist, is it on or not? Hill assist. So this is really customizable. So basically this is an individual mode for your off-road driving. And down here we also have a snow mode. So snow driving profile. So this is automatic as well, and everything's already set up for you. So in the individual mode of road driving, if we press that and press change, we have a lot of setting to play with. We have the steering, the drivetrain, the engine sound, the suspension, all that to play with. So you can customize the way you like to drive the vehicle. That is really good. We have a couple of cup holders right here we can close off. We have a nice deep storage compartment here that acts as a armrest. We have this almost carbon fiber like trim on quite a lot of spaces on the doors, on the dash. It's not real carbon fiber, but it still looks pretty good. So on the door card, we have soft material on the side and soft material on the armrest as well. There's another very cool feature, which is the ambient lighting. So if we go to the settings, we go to background lighting. So there's a huge array of colors you can choose from. And if we go to, say, a blue color, you can see the digital dial becomes blue as well. So that's really cool actually. Also in the vehicle setting, there is a sport performance monitor screen, which you can also toggle through all sorts of different informations for your dials while you are driving spiritedly. So moving into the back seats, there's a lot of space. There's ample knee room, a lot of headroom. I'm 175 centimeters. There's also a lot of details inside here as well. We've got pockets behind the driver's seat and passenger seats. A nice deep large pocket right here. We have air vents. We've got a 12 volt right here. I really like the seats. They are lined in leather, and with these blue stitchings, they look really special. So let's have a look inside the rear, inside the tailgate. So tailgate is electrically assisted. The space is actually quite large for a compact SUV. We have two storage trays on either side. We have the levers to pull down the seats. 12-volt socket right there. Anchor points for your child seats. And anchor points for your storage nets. Under here, there's a small storage compartment that's hidden for your personal belongings. So let's have a look inside the engine bay. I have the engine running right now. So this is the same engine as the Golf R actually. It's a 4-cylinder, 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine that produces 315 horsepower and around 400 Newton meters of torque. It's a tried and tested power unit actually. It's been around for a while. So in terms of reliability and tunability, this is really great. So we're inside the Tiguan R. So this is the first Tiguan R ever actually. This model was introduced last year, so it's a fairly new model. So right now we're in comfort mode. It rides quite nicely, very comfortable, just like a normal Tiguan actually. It feels like a very refined and well-built vehicle. Let's now try the sport mode. Yeah, the sound is definitely louder from the exhaust, and the support when you're turning into a corner is actually pretty good for a tall vehicle like this. The throttle response doesn't sharpen that much, actually. Let's try the race mode. With the race mode, the throttle response becomes much sharper and holds the rev as well. So holds the rev to around 3000 and above to make sure the power delivery is at the most optimum rev range. Yeah, and the throttle response definitely is much sharper than Sport. And I think the exhaust and the piping noise becomes a bit louder as well. Sounds pretty good actually. Has this very deep, growly kind of noise sound from the exhaust in the engine. So if we are in track and in manual mode, the upshift, there's a little bit of delay, but the downshift is really fast. The suspension support in race mode is also really great. Makes you feel quite confident going to corners. It also has a 4Motion system as standard. So basically 4-wheel drive, and again makes you feel very confident putting down the throttle. It's a very capable compact SUV actually. Handles like a normal car or even a hot hatch. Feels very nimble and light on its feet, so that's a really good thing. So thank you for watching, and I really enjoyed reviewing this car. It really exceeded my expectations. I thought this car would be similar to a Golf R, but it's actually not. It's more like a performance SUV than a sports car. So it's amazing. It's got all the off-road capabilities, practicality, refinement and quality, as well as performance. Compared to the Golf R, I think this is a better everyday or family proposition. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please hit that like button and also leave any comments you have or questions you have in the comment section below. And also remember to subscribe to watch more videos like this on all sorts of different cars that we review. And thank you again. See you next time. Bye.